with this sea of green that only leads to one question. Are the bulls finally waking up? I'd say so.
Get it on!
What is up, everybody, and thank you so much for tuning into this video. Tis I, SG80, come to you from glorious Chatfield. As always, if you like this sort of content, please do let me know by hitting that like button, smashing that subscribe button, as I am trying to reach that 1,000 mark. And you know what? Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think and what your thoughts are on what I've got to say. So it's been about a month-ish, maybe a few weeks since my last update. And as we can see, we've just got a week of just positive numbers, more green than not, and some pretty big green when you think about it. 32% for Soul, Hex with 107, BCH, I'm not sure, Kaz up 16%, Mint up 15. So a lot of big movers over this last week, and that can only be good things. Let me just get this on. You can see what I'm saying. And yeah, it just leads to some positive things. I went through CoinDesk to try and figure out, you know, what kind of big news there was. The last thing that I could really see was that the SEC has even dropped their charges against XRP founders, Brad Garlinghouse and the other guy. So, I mean, that's positive too, right? The fact that BTC ETFs are going to be coming along in the next couple months, I think may have spurred this on a little bit. So is this the beginning of the uphill climb? I'm not sure. None of this is financial advice, but I think this is a good sign that, you know, things are starting to get going again. I don't know about you, but when I wake up, it takes me a few minutes to fully get out of bed. So maybe this is one of those like, just gonna lay here in bed for a little bit, kind of move sideways, and then, you know, actually get up for the day. So moving on to the charts, let's see where we're at. BTC has actually tapped into the 30s yesterday. It didn't break and hold, but it did break into the 30s. However, it did hold over this piece of resistance that I have here at 29.6, which was based kind of on these wicks rejections, ups and downs. So it did break and hold above that. It did that before a couple times, as we can see here. So if we get a couple days, like if today ends up breaking up above, that's definitely a good sign, especially if it breaks over 30. Just the mental hurdle that would break would be good. It'll be definitely a good sign. Do I believe that this is just going to rocket ship all the way to 100,000? No, I don't. I believe there might be another kind of a blip back down to the 28s, but who knows? If the ETFs start getting approved sooner than later, it will go high in a hurry. So I just think this is going to come down because whoever has ETFs waiting in the wings, they're probably going to want to get this at a cheaper price, and price will be manipulated down for them to get in cheaper. So keep that in mind as you decide to get into some BTC at this point. Again, new highs for the last 3 months, a couple months, I guess. So just be wary. You don't want to be buying in at peaks. You kind of want to wait for that pullback, wherever that pullback may be. That's up to you. Let's get into some Kaz, which has done some craziness. I did get in at about the 40 or 42.42 cent, and I was hoping that it was going to come down to, I have another one at 4 cents, 4.06 cents, which never ended up getting tapped. So it was unfortunate, but I did end up getting in down lower, so that was nice. And we do see I managed, for whatever reason, I made these trend lines, whether they are actually accurate or mean anything, just kind of something for me. This trend line down has been broken. If we move that to the tips, so maybe, I guess, in this case, as I go tip to tip, wick to wick, this one needs to break and hold above this for my drawings here. Clearly this broke down, and maybe it's just coming up to test the backside of this uptrend. Who knows? And then it might ride in that kind of wave there. However, things are going well. I mean, the fact that it dipped down, what are we looking at here? Almost to that 382 fib level, which is what I was hoping for, to get a bit closer to that 382 level. It did not, but yeah, it has now bounced back up and is at the 78. So that's a pretty big move when you think about it. 20%, a little over 20%. So not too shabby if you got in at the very bottom here. And where is it going? Who knows? These are all-time highs up here at 5 cents, 5.4 cents. Can we smash through that to get up to this 6.7, 6.8 mark? Maybe. Imagine if it actually hits 6 cents, 6.66 cents around Halloween. That would be pretty amazing and coincidental as well. So that's Kaz. It's this one, I don't know. I am hopeful, and you know what? So far so good. We'll see how it plays out in the long term. And I may need to actually dollar cost average up to get in more, because if it breaks highs, I don't foresee it coming back down to the 4 cent mark again. We'll see. We'll see if there is any sort of capitulation going forward in the market overall. Yeah, it might dip down again, but that's something that we're gonna need to wait for. Crow, it has picked up some juice. I actually picked up some Crow at about the 5 mark, although it was in this area because of the spreads. It did me in at about 5 cents. So anyway, still up on where I ended up picking up. I did not sell when it got off to this. I don't know what happened here. I'm not sure what the news was that would have caused this huge burst, but it is back into this big range that's, you know, we're gonna probably be stuck in for a while until at least the full bull market is in full swing. But yeah, I don't believe as an exchange token that this should be down here. Where could it go? I'm not sure. Again, I think the highs might have been, the all-time highs might have been $3, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just take a peek at what all-time highs were for $9, so almost $10. So yeah, it's will it get back to 10? Potentially. Should it? Probably. I mean, if Binance is at $200-300, why isn't this? Yes, all right, volume wise slightly different, but you know, to get it up to the $10, $20, $30 range, why not? XRP moving right along. XRP had a big jump, and I do believe this big candle was because of the SEC dropping the charges against the owners. So that, again, just good news coming out that drives the market. So did I end up picking up anything else? No, I think I was waiting for it to come down to, again, close to this 5.6 mark, and it obviously did not get there. Ultimately, I was hoping for 4.2, but it didn't get there. So from here, we're back again into this little range that we see from even way back here. It started. So as of March, we haven't done much outside of this box. Outside of this range of 4.5, 4.6 to 53, 46 cents to 53 cents. So maybe this is a time when the next push up happens. It's the one that continues it and gets it past and up to these recent all-time highs of $1 and then beyond from there. Again, the bull market is possibly waking up right now, groggy as it might be, kind of next 4, 5, 6 months to fully wake up and just dump the money in. The ETFs are coming, ETFs are coming. So that is definitely going to be a huge driving factor with a lot of money coming into crypto. So stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. That's all I can say. And again, none of this is financial advice. Last but not least, we're jumping into my fave, Luna Classic. It is, again, not really doing too much. However, it is stable. We do have a stable project going right now. We're not having a bunch of little infighting and poking the bear here and there. There are people that are even considering coming on board and building on Luna Classic. Check out Happy Caddy Crypto's recent podcast. That team, White Whale, sounds, I believe it was White Whale. That team sounds quite good and bringing on a pretty cool DEX. So look into them. But here we go. Like, we hit bottom here. Doji, day 1 and day 2 pushing up as well. So things are looking good. I'm not overly worried now with pricing being down here. If it stabilizes here, I think that's a good thing. I believe I even heard that DK was charges against DK were dropped. So anything, I guess they went through their due diligence, and I've got to eat my words. As much as I hate the guy's personality and his demeanor when he was just the sheer arrogance, as much as I dislike that, I got to give it up to him and apologize and say, I guess I was wrong thinking that, yeah, he was the scumbag in all this, when maybe in fact he was not. So I don't know what that means for Luna and Luna Classic going forward. Is he going to be back? I'm not sure. I really hope that article that I saw was in fact real and that he was proven innocent. So I don't know. I guess I should double check. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that wraps up this crypto roundup. I do have some Atom here. Atom was taking a bit of a dip, but again, similarly, last couple of days with a bit of an uptick. So things are looking good. I mean, the green bubbles don't lie. And I'm my inner Bono with these glasses. Must mean something. Maybe I'm doing something right too. That being said, folks, I guess that's it. Do let me know what you think about your favorite crypto out there. Which one is a sleeping giant? Again, I'm thinking that Kaz and Luna Classic, XRP, I think those ones are going to be big runners. Let me know what you think. I may be missing something huge and missing out on a big potential opportunity. So let me know in the comment section below. Again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It does me a lot of good and does the channel a lot of good too. So that's it. Tis I, SG80, come to you from glorious Shadville. As always, stay healthy, stay safe, a lot of love. I'm out. Peace.